Nivea waves a hand in the direction of the camp. There you have it, Commander, our temporary camp. It's embarrassing to have to show you these things and how they have turned out, but now we're gonna do something about it. I'm sure you have nothing to be ashamed of. You did everything you could. Nivea sighs with relief. Thank you, Commander. We are holding on for now, somehow, but things are gonna be different now you're here. I just know it. We're gonna defend this fortress. Anyway, let me finally get you caught up on everything you missed. I'm kinda afraid to hear that. Nivea folds her arms. Things were quiet at first. You know, as quiet as they are when you were here. I mean, the Queen took hold of the reins, but she wasn't gonna go against your wishes, so she kinda left everything as it was. She just told everyone to hold on, that you'd be back soon. Nivea sighs. Things carry on like that for 6 months. What? So she sent us into the abyss. She said like soon we will be back. And she didn't do like anything in 6 months? Yeah. I was gone for 6 months. Yeah? Why are you acting so surprised? I'm no expert in demon stuff, but it hasn't been that long for you. There's definitely something fishy going on. A magical trap or something like that. I mean the route we had from Illusionera to Illunira or something like that was to the island called to Zephyr or something. There we had the time skip. Yeah, 6 months is definitely enough to mess everything up. So, where are the mongrels? Why didn't they help you? Nivea grimly shakes her head. Deserted they did. I didn't see that coming, I'll admit. They were good people, strong. There were no signs anything was wrong. But one night, they all just got up and left. The guards at the gate tried to stop them. Felt a lot of good, that did. The mongrels slit the guards' throats. Yikes. And vanished into the wound. Nobody knows what happened to him, but there have been rumors. So Samamelek made good on his threat. He got them. Yeah. Using this demonic curse or hold or whatever that was. I don't know what the Samamelek might be, but if you can prove the mongrels are innocent, you won't hear me complaining. He enticed them out of the city and lured them somewhere. But where? Maybe we can still save them, or some of them? Hopefully? Right, so 6 months passed. What happened next? So, listen. Nivea frowns. 6 months, that ain't nothing, you know? After a while, I realized that that maybe you won't be coming back. The Queen was really cut up about it. She was always praying to Iomedae, asking for our counsel. One time, I overheard her blaming herself for sending you to the Abyss. You know our Galfrey. She laid plenty of friends to rest in her life. If she called off the Crusade after every death, we'd have lost to the demons a long time ago, right? I have to say, I'm kinda glad that she feels a bit guilty. Queen Galfrey, I mean, not Nivea. So, Galfrey pulled herself together and made a decision to push forward before the demons recovered from their last defeat, to go on the attack before they thought doing the same to us. You were declared dead, see? We did things properly though, threw you a big funeral feast and everything. Oh boy. Everybody was bawling their eyes out, even Beth shed a tear for you. The Queen took the Sword of Valor, but she led the ward zone here, and a detachment of soldiers took guard it. She said anybody who wanted could stay, but that they should know one thing. You weren't coming back. Wow. Nivea laughs. I wanted to go with Beth at first. I even started packing my stuff, but then I realized I couldn't do it. I just kept thinking, you are my commander. We've been through so much together. So I told Beth all this, and she said to me, stay. I know what you're feeling. I know your love is with me, but if the commander comes back and finds no one here, you lose faith in us. Aww, that's so cute. Why is that a decision? Because we failed to persuade the Queen that we should retain the title. Which means there was an option for that. Probably if you didn't act so much against her. I mean, with the dialogue, I think she really disapproved of letting Minago go, and she also really disapproved of going there early, even though we won, and... Let's not get upset about that again. I miss her like crazy, but I'm grateful as well. She's bound by her oath to the Queen, seeing as how you're not commander anymore. Oh, if we were commander, she would be here. Or probably. On the other hand, if we were declared dead, we probably also would have lost the title. Anyway. But she gave me the freedom to do what my heart told me. Nivea frowns. I'm not here on my own, you know. There's a whole gang of us. A ragtag crew, for sure, but we're all united. We're all fighting for you. Except, less than a week after Gulfrey left with the army, the demons had us in a pincer moment. Orangofta on the other side, that fat hog, and on the other side, that bitch, Ponavicious. There ain't many of us, and our blessed cleric from Kenabres just took off recently, heading who knows where. He said he had a dream about some gal and some fellow called Mutasafan, and there was a waterfall. Inivia sighs. One who has his own army and is also trying to march to Golarion. So, the population of Drezen has been evacuated, I hope? Yeah, the Queen had got many people out as she could. Those who agreed to go, that is. Even the dungeons were emptied and the prisoners evacuated. I did hear that somebody might have escaped on the way to Nerosian, but I didn't ask for details. It's not our problem anymore. Of course, they couldn't move the bodies of those poor people whose souls were stolen by the jeweler, Sunhammer or whatever his name is. They've been sheltered in the city. Aasimar has been looking after them, and Seelah's pals from the Houndhearts have also been guarding them all this time. The demons have attacked a few times, and given the nights of threshing, only Ellen was left standing. But none of the victims came to any harm. By Desna, I hope their souls are found so all this won't be for nothing. So, where did the Queen go? Has there been, any word from her? Nivea shakes her head. She didn't say anything to those who were staying behind. In case the demons got their claws on us, they could force the information out of us. I don't know if the storyteller saw was a dream or a vision, but he just dashed off toward the citadel. Said he was gonna hold some of Gulfrey's things and find out where she was headed. But the commander would be back soon and would be asking about it. That's the last I heard from him. He's been gone half the day. Oh, so we were kinda announced. And half a day means we can probably still save him. Alright, we've covered recent history, but what's happening now? It's all hands on deck here. The one-eyed devil squad is holding up in the tavern, and Hillos in the dungeons. And the storyteller, he had some vision about you and the Queen. He took off running, saying he needed to touch her things to find out where she is. If she's in dire straits, we need to go and help her once we deal with things here. Oh gosh, so many things to do, so many people to help, and And Captain Sykind, remember him? Was given the boat by his superiors. Who was that? Captain of the Blackstone Company. Aha. He wasn't getting along with them, so they tossed him out on his ear. And get this, the guy just walks right out through the... And get this, the guy just walks right through the city gates, peg on his back, heading west like he's going for a stroll. The dumb fool. So, where do you think he went? I can't tell you the where, but I can definitely tell you the who. He's kind of searching for his beloved Sarkorians. It's a damn shame we lost him too. We could do with another decent officer around here. Bloody amateur archaeologist. So, what happened exactly? He didn't see eye to eye with his superiors. The halves didn't like the way Sykind was assigning more and more soldiers to surveying the territory, leaving less and less for military actions. The captain had a dream about discovering a surviving Sarkorian village, like Winter Sun, and he got carried away. A couple of knights from Nerosian showed up with orders to strip him of his rank. Sykind started yelling about how once again the nobility was neglecting the interests of the common folk. Seems hard though, since I mean there is a crusade going on and people dying. He said that he was trying to carry out a rescue mission, because that's what he called it. While the top brass were only interested in glory for winning battles and the gold Gavre would put in their pockets. He was about to be thrown on his ass, but Syken beat them to it. He just disappeared. He left Drezen and went to who knows where. A new captain was sent to replace him, but the queen took him and his soldiers with her when she left. I gotta say, I don't really remember too much of the interactions with him, so in general, Logan is nice, so he didn't deserve to be treated like that. Syken's a good man. You got that right. I hope he's still alive. If you come across him, tell him to come back, will ya? Maybe Syken's career isn't over yet. And I think we can use every ally we can get. I've heard better news. What are we going to go? What are we going to do? Nevius furrows her brow. Now that you're here, there's only one thing for it. We gotta win. But to do that, we need to hit him with everything we got. One and done. Here's what we will do. You head for the Citadel and send everyone who's manning outposts in the city back to me. I get a squad together. We meet up again at the Citadel and sock it to him in one final punch. And one more thing. Remember the Well of Mercy, the relic you returned? You'll be walking right past it. Make sure to give it a good whack to make all the demons' eyes pop out. It'll at least give us a fighting chance. I heard it's good for frying scum of all kinds. Nice. Well, it's time to do my duty as the commander. Yes, sir. And don't worry about your pals from the Fane. I got them here in one piece. Nice. So... strike the Well of Mercy, talk to the Storyteller, meet Hilor, and meet the one-eyed devil in the tavern. I wonder if there's a time limit. And where's the exit? Anything interesting to loot? Priorities. The city is burning. Hey, some cheese.
This is my kind of work.
That's gold. And some anti-corruption thing. Ooh, some more loot. More cold iron. Okay, where's the Bell of Mercy? Hell? Is it this one? I gotta say, I would love some more quest markers. And also, what kind of cutscene was that? Or was it just like, take a moment to look at them? Ah. Ew. You are a big guy.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both? Distract them from me.
Desna, guide
Can you
my
just
hand.
die? Nice. Or not. Did you just get revived? Let's loot.
Damn you!
Okay, let's ring the bell. Good thing we got it here. Oh wow. Maybe I should have done that before fighting the demons, but I mean it wasn't a hard fight, so... happens. Interesting, so it's just... we fight our way through Drezen once again. Which would have been necessary if the queen did her job better. I don't think they are that strong.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
I think we got quite some nice level ups during our abyssal time.
You won't survive me. Is this
Prison,
a mock fight?
half measure tavern. Yikes, okay, you strike a little bit harder. So, let's see that we buff at least a little.
I will resist.
Time to share
Stabby,
your treasures.
shooty,
I can still fight.
yikes.
What I was made for.
Okay, Sosiel's dead. That was fast. Give me a second. Boom, 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 boom. Raise that. Didn't we have like spell scrolls for that? Raise that. We also had some resurrection spell scrolls, right? Resur. No? Okay. It seems that it's just the inventory bugging all around, because I mean, we definitely have one scroll. Or maybe we have to click on that. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's not bugging, and it's my mistake that I do the things wrong. Okay, once again, raise that. Ha. I mean, that's not raise that, but I still take it.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Same difference, basically. Come on, my friend. Huh?
My will is resolute.
I was kind of expecting him to plop up here, so I didn't even look beside me. Welcome back to the living. I would say we just go to the prison first. I mean, it doesn't really hint on something. It doesn't really hint on something regarding time limitations. Okay. Random dying sounds.
Can't make the demons wait.
So many dead people. And it's so quiet. Prison's there.
Beautiful.
How to go there? But I mean, it can't be that we just walk to the tavern, right? Let's go here, and I think then we can go to the prison. I hope. I guess.
Let's see what we can
Might
do.
be trap. Might be treasure.
Why do we have to go all around to go to the prison? That feels odd. The map is a little different than usually, isn't it? I think the wardstone is still standing and intact. On the other hand, if the wardstone is standing and intact, how do all those demons come here?
It's either us or them.
Those crusaders. Stop killing my allies. Quick and swiftly. We don't really need the anti-corruption at the moment. Ooh. Let's loot that specific barrel, not the others. It's so nice how much we glow. Elor. Ah, the Pathfinder, true. Elor the Pathfinder salutes you. Commander, you've risen from the dead after all, and not a minute too soon. I suppose that means I owe Anivia money now. I've never been so happy to lose a bet in my entire life. That'll teach you not to bet against the chief. Plenty have made the same mistake. And where are they now, I ask you? Is that a low-key threat? You bet that I wouldn't come back. Why? Ila looks at you guiltily and shrugs. Truth be told, Commander, I'm a practical man, and I've never counted miracles. That doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you. On the contrary, I suppose a miracle you don't expect brings you the most joy, especially if it saves you from certain death. Where exactly did the prisoners go? The Queen ordered that some be executed, and that the ones who weren't rotten to the core be given a second chance. Now they serve the Queen and the condemned, atoning for their mistakes, so to speak. Right, I think it's time to move. Right you are, Commander. It's time for drastic measures. Okay, now we have to quickly go to the tavern. I opened this door and that one opened as well? I don't think this is how a prison is supposed to work. Alright. I mean, is he coming with us? No.
Here we go.
Please don't rush ahead, Bismuth. I see loot.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Nice. An Isle Crusader. Now they're rushing to the tavern.
Can we retreat already?
Come
Make
on.
every strike count.
Did they just die?
See
Oh
that?
boy. Did they? Yeah. Why did you rush? Okay, Half Measure Tavern. Let's hope they're doing okay. The one-eyed tiefling wiped the sweat off his forehead. Don't be scared, lads. We'll get through this. The wall are sturdy here, and reinforcement will come, you see. He notices you and freezes, opening and closing his mouth silently, like a fish. It's been a while. The tiefling snaps his knee in delight. Ha, Commander! The wait is over. I'm not dreaming. I can't believe it. By the tavern keeper. Fi gives you a friendly wave. Ah, Commander! So good to see you. We had a grand old time at your funeral feast, and we have an even better time at your homecoming party. Later, of course. After we fight off the scum. I gotta say, it's a shame that the half measure has suffered so much damage. The tiefling looks around. Ah, you call this damage? It's only a little messy. You'll fight off the demons first, and then we'll renovate this place so it's even better than it was before. I'm already planning to order a new counter, and I guess I'll renovate the ceiling as well since I'm doing all the rest. Maybe I should change the floor too. At least he seems to be still quite optimistic and happy. I guess time to move? Ah, yes, Commander. The tiefling claps his hand. Fall back, lads. We've got nothing more to do here.
Can't make the demons wait.
I was kinda expecting to have to fight some demons here, but I take it. Take everyone I can and save. And I hope we can just make Drezen safe again. Dum 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 dum. And it takes a long time to load. And especially because like usually the game is quite fast, but it seems to take forever here in Drezen. So many dead crusaders. Okay, there's a barricade.
We can do.
No! There's a fight! Run!
Did we find trouble? No.
Hey, big friend! Let's make music, and shoot, and rush, and pray. Nice.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Even though it's a bit frustrating that you always meet those crusaders just charging into battles and they always die. Like, just wait 2 more minutes. Commander to the rescue.
This is my kind of work.
Greater quickening magic. Meta magic rod. Ah. Let's hope the storyteller's also fine. Hell. Let's give them hell. Familiar gold-haired healer brushes some ash from his sleeve and shakes his head as he inspects a pile of charred demon corpses. Hell, that was the gold ring. Give my old brain some time. They were too stubborn to retreat. Their determination could have helped them in life, but instead it has only led to their untimely deaths. I regret having to kill them. Does he mean the demons? Who are you again? Nice. In case you don't remember. What exactly are you doing here? I debated for a long time whether or not to interfere in Drezen's affairs. However, the words of the loyal warriors who remained behind to defend the fortress touched my heart. I was persuaded to get involved, and none too soon, it seems. Alaseliax gestures toward the demon corpses nearby. So, what happened to the cultist I spared? I heard that he became a healer. I don't know if he still worships Baphomet, but even if he does, I'm certain that he will bring more good into the world than evil. Alaseliax smiles. You could be proud of yourself. You chose to spare him. Thanks to your decision, the world now has another caretaker of the afflicted. On the other hand, if it's a healer for Baphomet cultists... Come with me. You can help me drive away the demons. You are not leading a large force against the demons, and that leads me to believe that you do not want to attract attention. And a gold dragon entering the fray is something that attracts a good deal of attention. Trust me. Furthermore, Alasalex regards you intently. I wish to see for myself what you have achieved since the last time we saw each other. I want to observe the dragon spirit that manifests within you. So you want to observe but not help. I have to go. Farewell, Commander. This will be a difficult fight. But if you look within yourself, you'll find that your spirit, the spirit of a dragon, cannot be defeated. If you feel the desire to follow Tarandulav's example, come and meet me in Drezen after battle. And if you do not, well, then this will be our last meeting. Curious.
Are you still here?
Some dragon insight always sounds nice, doesn't it?
Disappear.
Going out in a blast. Let's heal up a little, cause Ivu isn't looking too peachy.
Stray from my path.
Protects us.
And another. And another. Nice. Let's take that. See another one? Nope. Yeah. Let's not get up there, but here. At least they really seem to have sealed this entrance to the Midnight Fane. It looks kind of better than I expected. Not everything is destroyed. I don't think there's much to see here, so let's head inside.
I can handle it.
Come on, Bismuth.
Can't make the demons
Let's see who's residing here in the Citadel. Go to the commanding room. The storyteller. The storyteller turns to you calmly. Long months have passed, Commander, and even while you were away on the other plane, I could hear your brave heart beating. That sound never stopped for a second. Finian laughs. You're a lively one, Grandpa Elf. Always finding yourself on the most dangerous spots. Well, I'm so glad to see you, although you'd be safer tucked up by a fire somewhere. It always feels a bit random when Finian chimes in. So, how have things been the past 6 months? The Queen showed us... The Queen showed us nothing but respect and fair treatment. After she decided to proceed with the Crusade, many of us chose to stay with the unit ordered to protect the Wardstone until your return. It was an easier decision for me than for the others. I had encountered you in the Abyss, and I knew you were alive. But not everyone believed me. And then, yesterday, I had a vision. I was a leafling. Gosh. I was leafing through the pages that you had collected for me, and suddenly I saw the future. Not the future clamoring to be told by the page in my hand, but your future. The future of the person who first brought that page to me. In my vision, you returned from the abyss, marked by new powers that wound around you like snakes. Your voice made the earth tremble, people and demons dropped to their knees, and Iomedae herself extended you a helping hand. Oh, I mean, that would be neat. In general, it would be neat to have some more divine aid in any form. But the only thing you were concerned with was with the whereabouts of the banner that Queen Galfrey has taken with her. The storyteller shakes his head. I know what I saw is difficult to believe, but I am in the habit of trusting my visions. So I hurried to the citadel to lay my hand on some of Queen Galfrey's possessions and try to discern where she went and where your banner is now. Why do we need our banner? Do you know where the Queen went? It wasn't easy. I see the Queen's future and her past as if looking through shattered glass. Multiple visions come one after another, distorting the picture. The Queen is in mortal danger at the crossroads of her fate, and her every step may prove fatal. But I did not give up, and fortune smiled upon me. I touched her goblet and learned where she was leading the army. Her Majesty decided to march for Is, a bold move, one worthy of a queen who's not accustomed to hiding. Sounds also pretty dangerous. Let's see if we even can get the Queen. Is. The place sounds familiar. Can you remind me of the details? Isn't that where it all started? No. Oh, Is. The city that hangs over the abyss. It once was the citadel of legendary rulers, the capital of Sarkorian. But now, demons are tearing it apart, making it a mockery of its former glory. 2/3 of its magnificent streets and proud towers have collapsed into the Worldwound, but the city still holds on, just as Sarkorian holds on, defeated, but refusing to die. I'd say, to arms, it's time for the final battle for Drezen. Storyteller nods. Yes, your arrival has changed everything. Attacked by 2 armies, we felt a dilapidated palisade on the verge of being swept away by the giant wave. But with your return, we have become an indestructible wall that will withstand any blow. There's one more thing. Storyteller pauses for a while. In the shattered fragments that form her fate, I can sense your presence, and I'm convinced that the Queen could sense it too. No one can say what your next encounter will lead to, but there's one thing I know for certain. Queen Galfrey's fate and yours are tightly intertwined. Ah, the nice music. And a black screen.